Hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing well today and staying at home safely. Today's book that we are going to read is called Jack and the Flum Fum Tree by Julia Donaldson, and illustrations are done by David Roberts. So this book is about a little boy and how he goes out on this long adventure and journey to get a peculiar fruit for his grandmother who's ill, who has a peculiar disease, and he needs to get this particular fruit from a peculiar flum tree. So let's see what happens. What are the adventures that he encounters on his way, and is he really able to get that fruit for his grandmama? So let's start. Jack and the Flum Fum Tree. Jack had a granny, and his granny had spots. That's Jack's granny, and she seems to have these peculiar spots on her face. Great big purple ones, lots and lots. The doctor came and he shook his head. Your granny has the moosies, the doctor said. And the only cure in the world, said he, is the fruit that grows on the Flum Fum tree. And the only place that the Flum Fum tree grows is the faraway isle of Blowery Nose. That's Jack, looking rather worried. And that's our doctor. So Jack built a boat and Jack found a crew. Red-cheeked Rose and stubble-cheeked Stew. And he said to Stew, and he said to Rose, we're off to the Isle of Blowery Nose. Granny came down to the dock with Jack, and she gave him a bulgy patchwork sack. That's the sack from Granny. And in that sack were a pair of wooden spoons, a porridge bowl, tent pegs, some red and blue balloons, Granny's old skipping rope, a pack of chewing gum, 3 spotty hankies, and a tom-tom drum. 3 spotty hankies and a tom-tom drum? And Jack said, Granny, what is the use of those? Aha, said Granny, and she tapped her nose. Then off sailed Jack with Stew and Rose for the faraway isle of Blowery Nose, with all these goodies in his patched bag. Sharks! Cried Rose. Lots! Cried Stew. They'll gobble us! They'll guzzle us! Whatever shall we do? Don't get your knickers in a twist, said Jack, rather calmly, I would say. Let's have a look in the patchwork sack. Red balloons, blue balloons, they should do the trick. These are the red balloons and blue balloons. Puff, pluff, blow 'em up, let 'em go. Then the sharks went nip and the sharks went gnash, chasing those balloons with a bang, pop, splash. A leak! Cried Rose. It's wet! Cried Stew. The boat is full of water. Whatever shall we do? Don't get your knickers in a twist, said Jack. Let's have a look in the patchwork sack. So here is the boat with lots and lots of water inside. Let's see what he pulls out of his sack. Granny's pack of chewing gum. That should do the trick. Chew it up, stretch it out, stick it in quick. So they chewed and they stretched, and they plugged that hole, and they bailed out the water with Granny's porridge bowl. Then on sailed Jack with Stew and Rose for the faraway isle of Blowery Nose. Whoops! Cried Rose. Help! Cried Stew. I can't swim for toffee. Whatever will you do? Don't get your knickers in a twist, said Jack. Let's have a look in the patchwork sack. So what do you think he will come out with this time? What do you think will the patchwork sack have to help this situation? Granny's old skipping rope, of course, there it is. That should do the trick. Hold tight, throw it out, grab the handle quick. So they heaved and they hauled and they pulled Stu in. Good old Granny, she has saved my skin. Then on sailed Jack with Stu and Rose till they came to the Isle of Blowery Nose. And there on a hill for all to see stood the bright green feathery Flum Fum tree. There is the Flum Fum tree, rather peculiar, I would say. It's tall, cried Rose. It's smooth, cried Stu. It's not got any branches. Whatever shall we do? Don't get your knickers in a twist, said Jack. He seems to be getting this quite right again and again. Let's have a look in the patchwork sack. Granny's bag of tent pegs, they should do the trick. Bang, bang, knock him in, climb the tree quick. So there goes the pegs. And they make good stands to climb on top of the tree. Then up went Rose, as nimble as could be, and she brought down the fruit of the Flum Fum tree. Then Jack and Stu and Rose had a doze on the soft sandy beach of Blowery Nose. So they finally have the fruit, the purple patchy fruit. A thief! Cried Rose. A monkey! Yelled Stu. He's got our precious Flum Fum! Whatever shall we do? Don't get your knickers in a twist, said Jack. Let's have a look in the patchwork sack. There goes the monkey. Granny Spoons and Tom Tom, they should do the trick. Pick him up, thump, thump, sing a song quick. The monkey crept closer. He listened to the tune. He put down the Flum Fum tree and he begged the wooden spoons. Then back sailed Jack with Stu and Rose all the way home from Blowery Nose. And they're back home. Granny ate the Flum Fum. The measles disappeared. She's cured, said the doctor, and everyone cheered. And Jack said, thank you for the pair of wooden spoons, the porridge bowl, the skipping rope, the red and blue balloons. Thank you for the tent pegs and the pack of chewing gums. And thank you, Granny, for the tom-tom drum. But the three spotty hankies, what was the use of those? The hankies, silly, what to blow your nose? The end. I chose this book because it's really, really funny, and I particularly loved the love of parents, grandparents, and friends. I thought it was a beautiful story, and the author did a beautiful job of the imagination and the illustrations and the adventure the kids go on for their grandmama. Don't you think so? And I think it's a beautiful read aloud for children because there are so many rhyming words and phrases, so much fun for the children. Whenever you can, get a hold of this book and read this book again and again. Another thing that you can do is I post all these videos on my YouTube channel called Tulu Read Aloud. You can find the video there and play it out for your child again. Thank you everyone for joining me here today, and I'll see you again tomorrow, same time, with a new story. Bye-bye.